Welcome to Sicily and welcome to this workout where I am in this beautiful garden, and maybe you are able to see that beautiful Italian house we have rented here. This session is for you to do wherever you are. You can do this if you have a band, you can do this everywhere. I am going to do this workout with you, and we are going to have 6 exercises. We got an alternative between a strength exercise and a pulse exercise. In the strength exercises, we're going to use the band, which we're actually going to do as well at the pulse exercises. So you got a band, you got some good shoes, you got water, and maybe you got an exercise mat. Normally I would have a timer here next to me if you've been here before, but I just got my little timer here, and the work frame is going to be 40 seconds on and 20 seconds for the next exercise. We're going to do the 6 exercises one after each other, and then we're going to continue for 3 rounds. And we're going to, of course, starting with a warm-up and ending this session with a light stretch. So go and get your equipment. Do remember, this is all about keeping the short, hard and efficiently, so you don't want to go on for hours and hours. You want to keep it in with that good time frame where you are able to have the energy to complete the workout, working as hard as possible. So get your equipment and meet me here for the warm-up. Welcome to this workout. We're going to start out by doing a step touch. So stepping from side to side and moving arms forward and back. Starting out by chin is in, chest is up, and we are going to move from one side to the opposite. Yep, tapping in for another 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're gonna step forward here. So stepping front and back again, only the right leg front and back. Yep, another 4 and 3, 2, and you are gonna alternative to opposite leg, forward and back. So just a slight flexion in your front leg. 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2, and in for some jogging on the spot. So let's jog out here, or you can always just walk. So jogging on the spot here, moving your arms for a little bit of a upper body engagement as well. Opening up between your legs and back into center. Opening up and in. Inhale and exhale. Yes, we're gonna do that for 8, in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay out here. We're gonna do big circles, arms open up in your chest area, bouncing in your legs, swinging back, and do it for 8 and 7, bouncing in your knees. Let's hit it for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. One leg back, but we're going to do it with a straight leg. Open your hip area, pushing your arms forward. So bring it back, feel the squeeze and engagement in your glute, kind of like you're kicking back. Still stay tall and keep your chin in. So pushing it back with a straight knee for another 8 and 7, pushing 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and in to center here. Going down, hands on thighs, back up again. So slowly down, engaging, bring it back down and up for 4 and 3. 2 more, slowly down, and 1 left, all the way up. Hands to your shoulders and opening up from one side to the opposite, twisting around your spine, massaging your spine. And maybe you can feel or hear a little, I can feel it, but maybe you can hear a little wind on the camera, but I don't hope it annoys you too much. It's fantastic for me here out in the sun, being around 28 or 30 degrees here in Sicily. We're gonna tap opposite foot, one side, get a light stretch, nice little stretch in your inner thigh. Engage your core as you do the flexion in your upper body. 2 more on each. Arms back. And 1 more on each. And into center. Easing up and down. Yep. So you just gotta go and grab some water. You're gonna put your band out in a long line. And actually gonna do this way here. We're gonna jump over the band. So we're gonna go over and back in again. And do that side jump. If this is too much, you can do a little bit more slide of a jump from one side to the opposite side. And I got my timer here. Just do the best possible you within those 40 seconds. And do remember, pushing that intensity in those pulse sequence. We're gonna do a pulse exercise, and then we're gonna do a strength exercise using the band. So do the best you. 40 seconds, ready to go. And 3, 2, and 1. So jumping over the band, bring your arms in and back again, or you can do the modification from jumping from one side. So try to do the as close as possible to the original exercise, and then within no time, if you practice, of course, you will be able to do it for the full 40 seconds, and then you can push the intensity even harder. You have 15 seconds left. 10 seconds. Inhale and exhale. So bring it up. 5, 4, 3. If you don't have a band, but then again, if you're on vacation, you probably don't carry around with a set of dumbbell, but if you're there back home and you don't have a band, you can do it with some dumbbells instead. So we're gonna do a shoulder press up. You're gonna wrap it around, you're gonna stay put here, and you're gonna push it up and slowly back down again. 3, 2, and 1. Pushing it up, back again. Engaging your core. Do remember to keep a straight line over your wrist. Don't let it move around. You're gonna pull it up and bring it back down to shoulder level. Engaging your core, your pelvic floor. Inhale and exhale. 15 seconds. Feeling that your heart rate is coming down a bit before we're gonna push it uphill again. So squeezing and slowly down. Yes, and we have a recovery period. We're gonna do high knees, and we're gonna bring the band. And of course, the band could be optional in this one. We're gonna do high knees as we pull out the band to get our upper body in the exercise as well. 40 seconds, exercise number 3. Leaning back a bit and pumping here. So knees are coming up, and you're gonna pull that band out to the side. So if you feel this is keeping you from getting the intensity high enough, throw the band away, do an ordinary high knees. Our focus here is the affecting on our breathing. So pulling out to the side, leaning back, and inhale, exhale, knees coming up. Keep it moving for another 10 seconds. A strength exercise is coming up. Yes, moving out to the side. Keep on. 2 and 1. We are in for a biceps curl and a triceps kickback. So we're gonna step on the band, wrap it around hands, good distance between your feet depending on the length of your band. Moving up, leaning forward, bring it back to a triceps kickback. Shoulders are back, and we're gonna move it up, thumbs out to the side, leaning a bit forward, pulling it back. So front of your arms, back of your arms. Straight up, leaning forward. Bring it up, feel it in the front and the back. Make sure you look like you're skiing. You need to be the muscle-mind connection. Squeeze it. If you could go on and on for minutes here, you want to wrap that band a bit more tight. Or if you're working with dumbbells, you could bring a heavier set of dumbbells if you have some. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna lie the band down again. We're gonna do some jump squat over the band. So a little bit deeper now. We're gonna jump over it and back again. And every time we jump, We're gonna move down into that jump squat. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and bring it forward, bring it back. As we jump forward, we're not gonna land like this up on our toes. We're gonna land with the weight on our heels, pushing butt back, so you are actually easing off your knees. Forward and back, pushing yourself. You want to get short of breath now. We have a strength exercise coming up in a few seconds. We have 15 seconds left here. Pushing it. You are not able to speak, only me, but if I did this on my own, I would not be able to speak. Forward and back, yes. Ready for some shoulder fly. Stepping on the band, one foot or both, leaning forward, and we're gonna move the band up and slowly down again. So engaging your core, 2 and 1. Bring it up and down again. You have a tight ab area. You are connected with your pelvic floor. Moving up and back down again. Inhale and slowly down, exhaling again. 12 more seconds. Squeezing. You can always make your band tighter. 5 more seconds. 2 yips. Here we go. Round number 2. So starting all over with the sideway jump. So first round completed. Check. We have a few more rounds and you're all settled. 4, 3, 2, and sideway jump. And the modification could be that tapping over. So the difference from jumping forward and back is here you just go slightly down to your knees and back up again. This is all about speed, fast movement from one side to the opposite side. So bring it back. 20 seconds left. We have a strength exercise coming up, the shoulder press up, in just another 10 seconds. Speed, movement. And 3, 2, and your bend. Shoulder press up. All about getting up those hills, getting short of breath. Bring it a little bit down in the valley and back up again for this intensity interval training workout. 2 and up again. And I talk a lot about interval training, which is absolutely also the most efficient way, but also combined it with some strength workout. You can find that as well here. And if you have a knee issue or some other kind of issues, which means you're not able to do the jumping part, you can do interval training on a stationary bike, for example, or rowing machine, a Stairmaster. Just get up and down in those intervals. 5 seconds, and then you can do some strength training. Yes. We're gonna do the high knees with the band. Then you can combine it on other days doing the strength training where we, need to also lift heavy. 5 seconds. Leaning back, 3, 2, and pull it out to the side. So leaning back should be easy for me. I'm a little bit up or downhill, as you prefer, here doing this. But I thought it was a great spot with that beautiful house in the back. Beautiful house, beautiful garden. I love the climber here on Sicily. Squeezing, pushing out to the side. Chin is in. And I think us people from Denmark, we always appreciate the good weather a lot more than people just used to wake up with a blue sky. Pulling it, or you can leave the band down. Do the high knees using your arms for 2, 1, and here we are for the biceps and the triceps. Stepping onto the band, wrap it around, and shoulders are back. So use those 20 seconds of break or recovery to get into the next position. Let's go. Bring it up and bring it back. Feel the resistance. Squeezing. So if you're used to weight training, you should wrap it up that band, pulling it back. It's a lot easier to have a band with you in your suitcase than it is to carry around with dumbbells. Engage your core, biceps, triceps. 6 seconds left. Chin is in. Yes. Jumping over band. And this is kind of a jump squat, so you need to go deep here. About that water level of a thigh. Shoulders are back. Engaging your core. 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, and let's go. So be thankful that you have 2 legs, 2 lungs, good working hard, 2 arms to carry you over that band and pull you back again. So you have 25 seconds left here. Make sure you push it on that intensity. We need to be short of breath. Focus, focus, focus. You know before you know it, the workout is completed. We have 10 seconds left. Bring it forward, bring it back. Don't forget about pelvic floor. Stay up in a straight position. Yeps, we're gonna do the shoulder fly as number 6, and then we only have 1 round left. 5 seconds, getting into position. So not swing it forth and back, stay put, let's go. So this is where your band is too tight. If you want to go heavy, for example, you have dumbbells and they may be a little bit too heavy, you can always go single arm instead of doing both arms. But bring it up, and of course you can step out with 1 foot, and then you can continue lifting up and back. But you should feel the resistance. As we age, sorry to tell, you need to work harder and more heavy. Bring it up, and we only have 6 sevens. Keep that chin in, ease off your neck. 3, 2, and booyah. 1 more of each. Jumping over the band. Final round, a complete countdown here. Getting ready for 10 seconds. So let's hit it. You know you only have 1 round of each. 2, and let's go. So fast speed tempo. You want to affect and use those fast twist muscle fiber. Those who makes it a lot easier to keep your balance if you're almost trembling. You can act and react very fast when those are worked as well. 20 seconds. And you only have this one left. Buttocks back. Just a slight bend in your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder press up for the strength. Final 1. 2 feet, 1. All depending on where you are. 5 seconds. And let's go. Both arms, single arms. You can do both alternatively. Squeezing, and make sure you have that straight line. No pushing forward and back. If you need a little bit of help, go that from the bottom, from the ground and up. Make sure you feel what you're doing. Feel it in your shoulder area. Engaging with your core. Final 8 seconds. Yes, high knees with the band pull, which makes it exercise number 3. Always great things about working out in the nature. The wind, the sun, the flies, everything. Let's go. Pushing it back, knees up, lean back a bit, pulling up with your arms, or do just the high knees. Whatever it takes to get up on those 85+% of your maximum. Or just listen to yourself, listen to your body. Am I able to speak or not? And of course, you go with not. 8 seconds. Keep it on. Yes. Biceps and triceps. That means that we have one pulse exercise left and one strength exercise left. 5 seconds. And bring it up, bring it back. So maybe we should just go and grab that band a little bit further down now when it is final round. Squeezing. Inhale, exhale. Tight core. 10 seconds left. Final round, divided by biceps and triceps. Working your core indirectly, and we are gonna go for the jump forward and back over the band, and then we have the shoulder fly. Yep, stay put to that little band. Final pulse exercise, actually. 5 seconds. 4, and push it. Get into those 90 degrees. Bring it down. Flying on top. Make sure that you have some distance between your feet. This is kind of hard to do a jump squat and get all the way down. So good distance, which of course makes it a little bit more urgent to keep on with your pelvic floor. 15 seconds left. Get some help from your arms. Breathing heavily. 2, and here we are for the final one. I am waiting to get water. All sand in my mouth. 8 seconds. Shoulder fly. Engage core, leaning forward. And let's bring it up and down. And maybe it's time for you to wrap it up. Doing a bit more tight. Get some resistance or go single arm. You could always shuffle between that. That's kind of a common question I get when I have group instruction. Do I go heavy or do I go single arm? And I think it's a good thing to shuffle between that. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and here we are. Great job. We're gonna do a little bit of a stretch and then we're gonna say have a good day. So leave the band and you gotta put your right heel in front, hands on thighs, pushing your butt back. So if I came and pushed you, you could lift up your front leg. So all the weight on your left leg, not hands on knees, but hands on thighs. Feel it all the way through here. Get that toe up so you get the stretch in your calf muscle, your Achilles tendon for the jumping part. Get settled in your breathing and opposite leg. And I'm gonna get some water meanwhile. Love water. Toes up, weight back. Chest is up, so no slacking here. Just keep on doing the great work. We are done in just a little while. Back up, grab your right foot, Get into a quadriceps stretch over your knee, over your hip area, pushing your hip forward, slightly bended elbow. Try to keep the balance. Some people say that it's easier to keep your balance if you put your finger into your belly button, and some say if you straighten up your arm. You can try to do different ways right there where you are. Great job. Opposite leg. If you want to have some more stretching, I will put a link on top and below, and below is where you can of course put a comment. As soon as I see the comments, I will get back to you. You can put suggestion what you would like me to do, kind of workouts, and I will have a look at it. Don't promise anything. And of course you can put a comment how you felt about the workout. It's always great to connect with you. And just open up here. Try not to fall downhill. And we are gonna go in for some 4 deep breathing. Inhaling, reaching up. Open up, exhale again. Inhale. Wind in my face, 2 more. Sun in my body. Lots of good D vitamins to stay healthy during winter time. And open up. So thank you for joining me. Do remember to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. And thank you for joining me. See you next time, and until then, take good care. Bye.